Okay, guys, this is beginning of chapter 8, which is on quadrilaterals of our geometry final. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So the sum of the interior angles of a convex polygon that has n sides is n minus 2 times 180. So find the sum of the measures of the interior angles. Whoops, I did two O's right there, of a convex octagon. Okay, octagon is 8 sides, so we're going to do 8 minus 2 times 180. Which is 6 times 180, which is 1080. Okay, so find each interior angle of the measures of a regular octagon. So if we were given just this problem, we'd still have to do this to find out what do they all add up to, and then we're going to divide that by 8. So if we divide that by 8, we get 135. There's another way also, but we'll talk about that later. So right here, so exterior angles, no matter how many sides, always add up to 360. So we do not do the n minus 2 times 180 if they talk about exterior angles. Okay, so here's interior angles. They're all inside, so find x. So let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 minus 2 times 180 is 540. So they all add up to, all the inside angles add up to 540. So we solve for x, we get 154. Okay, so here, these are all outside angles, exterior angles, so they add up to 360 no matter what. So we go ahead and add those up to 360 and solve for x, we get 68. Okay, so a convex hexagon has exterior angles 34 degrees, 49 degrees, 58 degrees, 67 degrees, and 75 degrees. Find the sixth exterior angle. Okay, so the key word is exterior angles, so those always add up to 360. So add them up, solve for x. That last angle is 77. All right, so parallelograms, you guys, are when it's a quadrilateral that has both pairs of opposite sides that are parallel. So if a quadrilateral is a parallelogram, then opposite sides are congruent, okay? Opposite angles are congruent. Consecutive angles are supplementary. Consecutive means angles that are next to. So whatever that angle is, this one's 180 minus that. This angle's 180 minus that, 180 minus that. They're supplementary. That's what supplementary means, okay? And the one that's forgotten a lot is that the diagonals bisect each other. So this side equals this side and this side equals this side only when it's a parallelogram, okay? So find x and y. Okay, so because the opposite angles are congruent, y equals 65, and because opposite sides are congruent, x plus 4 equals 12. So go ahead and solve, and we get, whoops, I went a little bit too fast there. We get x equals 8 and y equals 65. Okay, here, now this 4y minus, plus 4 is for this length right here. Okay, so the diagonals bisect each other. So this 3x equals 12, and this 5y equals 4y plus 4. Okay, so when we solve, we get those. X equals 4, y equals 4. Okay, so let's so here we have a parallelogram, you guys. So let's find NM. Okay, well NM is this side of this diagonal. Well, remember they bisect right there. So if that's 2, that's going to be 2 right there. So KM is the 2 plus 2, which is 4 right there. Okay. All right. So angle JML. Here's JML. Okay, since this angle, it's not angle J, we can't call it angle J, we'd have to call it angle KJM, but since this angle is 110, then this whole angle over here, which is JML, is the supplement of 110, because remember, consecutive angles are supplementary, so this angle has to be 70 right there. And if that's 70 for the whole angle right there, then 30 plus 40 would have to be 70 right there. So KML would have to be 40 right there. Okay, makes sense? All right, so here we go. So find the indicated measures of this parallelogram. Okay, so EJF, let's see, EJF, we'll get to that in a second. Okay, well, look, here's 60 right here. Here's a straight line right there. So this is going to be 120. I don't think I answered that first. I think I answered GH, which is number 2. Now I did that because since it's parallelogram, this top is parallel to that bottom right there. And then this alternate interior angle, this alternate interior angle is going to be equal to this alternate interior angle. And similarly, this one's equal to this one right there. I think I answered that first. Yeah, I did. Okay, so right here, straight line right here, straight lines equal 180. So if that's 60, this is 120 right there. Okay, let's see what this one is. HFG. So where's H? So HFG. Okay, so I did a triangle. Do you see that triangle right there? The triangles add up to 180. So 60 plus 85 plus, I think it's 35 has to give us the 180 right there. Okay, so HGF. So HGF. Okay, so all we got to do is add these two angles together. So 45 plus 85, angle addition postulate, is going to give us 130. EHG. So HG. Okay, so it's going to be supplementary because consecutive angles are supplementary. So this angle is going to be supplementary to this angle, which is 130. So that's going to give us 50 right there. All right, you guys, hope that makes sense. Take care.